The cost of impulse buying, your shopping addiction exposed. Let's talk about something really common and incredibly damaging to your finances: impulse buying. We've all done it, right? That little voice whispers, "You deserve this," or "It's on sale," and suddenly you're checking out with a purchase you didn't plan, maybe even regret. But the real cost of those impulse buys goes far beyond just the price tag. Today, we're going to walk through a detailed scenario, a simulated life, to really understand how quickly an impulse buying habit can spiral and what you can do about it. We'll use concrete numbers and break down each step so you can see exactly how your shopping addiction could impact your financial future. Let's start with Sarah. Sarah is 28 years old, works as a marketing specialist, and earns $65,000 per year after taxes. She lives in a moderately priced city and has been diligently saving for a down payment on a small condo. Her goal is to buy within 5 years. She's generally responsible with her money, budgeting carefully for rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and some entertainment. She contributes $500 per month to her retirement account and another $200 to a savings account earmarked specifically for the condo down payment. Her current monthly spending outside of essential expenses is around $800. She's trying to stick to this budget. Sarah's biggest challenge: the siren song of online shopping, particularly during sales events and when she's feeling stressed or bored. Month 1, the initial spark, $350. It starts subtly. Sarah is feeling a bit overwhelmed with work. A major project deadline is looming. She scrolls through Amazon while waiting for her coffee, noticing a new noise-canceling headphones set on sale for $189. It's advertised as the perfect stress reliever. She tells herself she deserves it after a long week. Without checking her budget, she clicks "Buy now." The headphones arrive within 3 days, but the impulse doesn't stop there. Later that week, while browsing Instagram, she sees an influencer promoting a limited edition skincare set $79. The influencer claims it's essential for glowing skin. Sarah feels pressured to keep up with trends and adds it to her cart. Another $79 spent. Suddenly, Sarah has spent $268 on impulse purchases. This immediately throws off her budget. She realizes she's dipped into her entertainment fund, a category she'd previously been careful about to cover the cost. Her monthly spending is now $1,008, significantly higher than her target of $800. She feels a pang of guilt and frustration, but justifies it by saying it was just one day. She decides to track her spending more closely using a budgeting app, hoping to regain control. The search term "impulse buying tracker" is starting to appear in her mind as she learns about this issue. Month 2, the momentum builds $600. The feeling of satisfaction from the initial purchases fades quickly. Sarah starts experiencing buyer's remorse, a nagging feeling that she shouldn't have spent so much. This leads to more impulsive decisions. She discovers a gorgeous leather handbag on sale for $249, and despite knowing it's not strictly necessary, she buys it, telling herself it will elevate her style. Then, during Black Friday sales, she impulsively buys several discounted tech gadgets: a smart watch, $150, wireless earbuds, $80, and a portable charger, $30. The total for the month is $679. Her savings account contributions are now only $700 per month. She cut back on her retirement contribution to compensate. Her condo down payment fund is stagnating, and she's starting to feel anxious about her goal. She's also relying more heavily on credit cards to cover these purchases, racking up a balance of $1,200 with interest rates beginning to accrue. The phrase "credit card debt" starts to weigh heavily on her mind. She begins researching how to stop impulse buying online. Month 3, deepening the problem, $950. Sarah's stress levels are rising again. She's falling behind on her work goals and feels increasingly dissatisfied with her life. This leads to a significant increase in impulsive spending. She finds herself drawn to online clothing stores, buying several outfits she doesn't really need. a dress for $120, jeans for $85, and a sweater for $65. She also buys a fancy coffee machine, $175, because it makes her life easier. A subscription box service catches her eye at $49 per month. This month's total impulsive spending is $389. Her bank account balance is dwindling rapidly. She's maxed out her credit cards, and she's now facing high-interest charges. The interest accruing on her debt is starting to compound dramatically. She's also neglecting her fitness goals due to the added financial strain. Her monthly spending is now $1,388, completely unsustainable. She starts researching debt consolidation loans, desperately trying to find a solution. She learns about the concept of snowball method versus avalanche method when dealing with debt, and begins to understand the importance of prioritizing her debts. The search term personal finance debt management becomes a constant companion. Month 4, crisis point $1,500. Sarah's financial situation has deteriorated significantly. She's struggling to make even minimum payments on her credit cards, and she's facing serious overdraft fees. She impulsively buys a designer handbag for $450, a complete splurge that she can barely afford. She feels trapped in a vicious cycle of spending and regret. Her monthly spending is now $1,638. Her credit score has plummeted, making it difficult to qualify for loans or even rent an apartment. She's experiencing significant anxiety and sleep deprivation. She's considering selling some of her possessions just to stay afloat. The concept of financial distress becomes a stark reality. She begins researching credit repair services, hoping there's a way out. She starts to understand the long-term consequences of ignoring her budget and succumbing to impulsive desires. Month 5. Reaching breaking point, $2,200. Desperate, Sarah seeks help from a financial advisor. The advisor explains that she's in a serious debt situation with potentially devastating long-term consequences. She realizes the severity of her addiction and the damage it has caused. She makes a commitment to change her behavior, starting with a strict budget and seeking therapy to address the underlying emotional triggers for her spending habits. She cuts off access to online shopping sites and deletes shopping apps from her phone. She starts practicing mindfulness techniques to manage stress and impulse urges. This month's total impulsive spending is $2,200, largely due to emergency purchases attempting to rectify previous bad decisions. The long-term impact and key takeaways. Let's look at the cumulative impact of Sarah's impulsive buying over 5 years, assuming an average interest rate of 18% on her credit card debt, a realistic scenario. Total impulse spending, approximately $8,347. Credit card debt, year 5, roughly $22,000. This figure doesn't include the accumulated interest. Lost savings for condo down payment, approximately $16,000 due to reduced savings contributions and the cost of debt repayment. Opportunity cost. The lost potential investment returns on those savings could have significantly boosted her condo down payment fund. Here's what Sarah's story highlights and what you can learn from it. 1. Understand your triggers. Impulse buying is often fueled by emotions, stress, boredom, sadness, or even happiness. Identifying your triggers allows you to develop coping mechanisms. Keeping a spending diary can help reveal patterns. 2. Create a realistic budget and stick to it. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control. Knowing where your money is going prevents overspending. Apps like Mint, YNAB, you need a budget, and every dollar can be invaluable. 3. The 24-hour rule. Before making any non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours or even longer. This gives you time to think critically about whether you truly need it. 4. Avoid temptation. Unsubscribe from marketing emails, limit your time on shopping websites, and unfollow influencers who promote excessive consumerism. Remove yourself from environments that trigger impulsive desires. 5. Focus on your goals. Keep your long-term financial goals, like buying a condo, top of mind to stay motivated and resist short-term temptations. 6. Seek professional help. If you believe you have a serious shopping addiction, don't hesitate to seek professional help from a therapist or financial counselor. There's no shame in asking for support. Resources like the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC, can provide assistance. Sarah's journey demonstrates that impulse buying isn't just about spending money. It's about controlling your behavior, managing your emotions, and safeguarding your financial future. It's a powerful reminder that small impulsive decisions can have enormous consequences over time. Your shopping habits are not just about what you buy, they're shaping the life you want to live. Now, let's explore some additional resources that can help you take control of your spending and break free from impulse buying. Segue into a list of helpful websites, apps, and books. Don't forget to subscribe to AI Money Lab for more actionable financial advice. We'll be exploring topics like budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management, all designed to help you achieve your financial goals. We are building a community dedicated to empowering you with the knowledge and tools you need to take control of your money.